Yes, people, welcome back to my first actually ever watch along live stream. So yeah, people keep telling me I should do watch alongs. So I really wanted to do this watch along because, of course, if anybody knows me, I absolutely love and adore Billy Gilmore, right? But of course, I'm not going to be doing this watch along by myself. I am joined by a very, very special guest. You may have seen him here, there, and everywhere. Man like Guni, also known as Man Knows Football on YouTube. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me on the stream. This is actually my first ever live stream as well, so it's the first time for both of us.
Look at us, both of us popping our watch along cherries. I love it. I love
it. That's it. It's a special moment. It's a special moment.
Man, obviously
one is special, two is just unexplainable. But go, what was you saying?
I was going to say thank you for joining me for this watch along, Like, if I'm going to do a watch along, my first ever watch along, definitely want to be joined by you as well. And I am really looking forward to this game. Shall we kind of, because obviously the lineups are out. So before the game kicks off, which it will do in just over 10 minutes, Scotland's starting lineup, I've got it here on the screen. So obviously you can see Marshall in goal, Hendry, the Leeds captain, Liam Cooper in that back three, playing wing backs. So going for a nice little Tuchel system. I see, but
the back five.
Well, I don't know, because I think it's a back three with wing back. So Robertson's probably going to play as a wing back. That's what I'm thinking. Or is it a midfield, or are they going for like a midfield, like a packed midfield of five, like five sitting in the midfield? And then they've obviously gone for two people up front. But obviously, Ryan Christie of Celtic, he's a midfielder, but I don't know, is he playing as like just behind the striker or as a striker today? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
There's a couple names that I'm gonna ask that are in there. Obviously, is that the lineup that you're actually seeing, the starting 11?
Yeah, this is Scotland's starting 11.
Where's Billy Boy?
I know, right?
He's not starting.
He's not starting. He's on the bench. He's on the bench.
Is John McGinn starting?
So John McGinn is there. That's right. I'm not too sure what's wrong. I heard he had a little knock or something, maybe in training. So maybe he's not fully fit. That's probably why he's starting on the bench. But I have to say, when that lineup came out, I was just like, I just got onto Twitter and I was like, where is Billy? Like, where is my Billy?
You know what? To be fair, yeah, Billy's still a young man, but I think he's good enough to be starting in this team. To be honest with you, I've just put the TV on now. I'm just seeing the warm ups at the minute. I see Robertson there. Where's Kieran
Robertson's good. That's going to be So Kieran Tierney's injured, so that's why he's not there. That was another outrage as well. I was a bit, but again, because of his injury, we know how injury prone he is, how injury prone he can be as well. So not too surprised, but that's another big loss. But Billy, I like McGinn, but when I'm thinking about Souček with the minerals in that midfield for Czech Republic. And I just know, and I've seen how forward-thinking Billy is. And I think McGinn is okay, and he's got the experience, and he does a decent enough job in there for Villa, but he ain't got the minerals like Billy. He ain't got the minerals.
He can't do it. He can't. I'll say this: he can't do it himself. He can't do it himself. But I see that they've started Scott McTominay.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that one.
Similar job to Billy. Maybe he might be asked that today. I don't know, but boy, I would have loved to see Billy start. Do you know what? It's gonna kill me if he starts on Friday. It's gonna absolutely kill me if it starts on Friday.
Nah, do you know what? And of course, I'm gonna be supporting England, but if Billy Gilmore drops an absolute masterclass against England, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to cheer. I'm going to be so happy for him, especially because all of that, he's not ready. Send him out on loan. Oh, Billy, I'll shut up. We've got Jorginho. Shut up. When he drops a masterclass and he's only 19 yet, oh my God, I will be here. And I can't wait to rub it in everyone's face, honestly.
And his best performances actually in the Prem actually came against like Liverpool and Tottenham and them top teams. So
Yeah, that was the first. I think that was his first full performance. I think the first time I think he actually had to play. I think we had some injuries and we were rotating, and I think it was an FA Cup competition that we were, I think, prepared to lose because Frank was predominantly trying to focus on making top 4 at that time. Yeah. But Billy just came in and dropped a masterclass on the current Premier League champions as well. And they actually played. They didn't like rotate that much as well. They played pretty much.
He had Fabinho in his back pocket
11 as well, and he absolutely bossed them in that midfield. And from that point onwards, I was just like, I've admired this kid and I've watched him closely, and I've just seen the bravery he has, always wanting the ball, so forward thinking as well. I'm not afraid, and you know, he likes to get stuck in there, making those interceptions, making those tackles, and he's so little, bless him, and he's not afraid, and that's what I love. That's what I love.
And you see what I love about Billy as well is just that he just oozes leadership as well. Absolutely, just oozes.
People keep on. I keep on hearing this. Oh, Mason Mount, future captain, future captain. I don't think so. I think it's this guy. I think it's this guy.
He should be there for the consideration, 100%. But I think the politics is going to come into it because obviously Mace is an academy grad. He's been there since what, like 7, 8 years old. So he's worked his way up all the way through the ranks. So I think they're going to take that into consideration before giving Billy the armband.
So this is another. So coming to this comment by Nippon, big up to you, Nippon. This is another surprise. Shay Adams not starting as well.
Facts. That's actually a good point, Nippon. So Shay Adams and Billy Gilmore should have both started. I agree. I ain't gonna lie to you. I agree. But maybe the Scots just wanna, you know, they wanna go with a bit more experience and insurance because this is the opening game of the Euros, and Scotland's next game ain't gonna be easy, as you know. It's against our boys over here. You know,
and I'm guessing that's probably why. There's probably why, you know, they need people like Kieran Tierney fully fit for that game. So even if my guy has a slight knock, best not to risk it for this game. So he will be fully fit to start against England.
Do you start Tierney over Robertson? That's the next question. If Tierney's fit.
Because the thing is, with the formation that that Scotland play, they go for, if they play a back 4, then they can put they don't really play a back 4 because they play a back 3, isn't it? So if they play a back 3 with wing backs, they can put Tierney in the left of that 3, and they can put Robertson as a left wing back.
It could, yeah. Do you know what? A bit like what Tuchel done with Reece James, isn't it? So Reece James obviously played the right centre back, and then Aspi played the right wing back. So it might. So yeah, you make a good point there. Actually, you make a good point. Whoever's listening, make sure you smash the like buttons and subscribe. Make sure you support the team, man. Lambs is brilliant. So make sure you guys subscribe to Man Knows Football as well. I will be putting the details, socials, YouTube channel, everything will be in the description as well. But make sure you guys subscribe. And before the game, because the game is going to kick off, a quick look at the Czech Republic starting lineup. Obviously, like big names that stand out for me in there is Kufal in the back. Been phenomenal for West Ham, and obviously Souček in the middle have been absolutely phenomenal. Although I'm not gonna sleep on Patrick Schick, who's scored quite a few goals for Bayer Leverkusen this year as well. Yeah, it's not bad either.
Yes,
it's not bad at all.
Yes, so he plays for Sampdoria, is it?
He's one of, I believe so.
Yes.
So. Do you know what I'm thinking? For some reason, I'm thinking either Sampdoria or Cagliari, but I'm gonna go with
Sampdoria. I literally just double checked. Yeah, Sampdoria. I was confused as well, but
yeah, because I always see the Italian team. Sometimes I just get mixed up with the names. Sometimes.
Oh, the players are walking out.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, there he is. Oh, look at them. And look, do you know what? I really have to say,
this tournament.
I was going to say, I love how passionate the Czech fans are.
No, I was just saying, like, this tournament has been a bit of a crazy one so far. Like, there's been a lot of eventful things happening in this tournament, man. Like from the word go. You know, there's been controversy from the first game. There was controversies with the officials, and then unfortunately, what happened to Christian Eriksen? And thank goodness, thank the Lord that he's okay. I actually posted a picture of him standing outside his hospital window, giving a thumbs up.
Oh, so thank goodness!
So I'm really happy about that. And then there was the drama last night. Did you catch the Netherlands and Ukraine game?
That was, I think, hands down the best game of the tournament so far as well. I mean, what for the Netherlands, obviously it's great to see them back competing in international football as well. I think they haven't qualified for an international competition since 2014 as well. And I think we do know they were going through a rebuild. That old generation team died, you know, the new generation team coming up as well. So they still weren't ready. Finally, it's clear to see that although offensively, yes, they're very attacking wise, they create a lot of chances, but defensively, they're very poor. So even though I think they may qualify, qualify from this group, I don't think they're going to get very far in this competition, purely from what I saw yesterday as well. And I have to admire Ukraine for the fight back as well, what Shevchenko's done for the team as well, since he's come. Obviously, big up to Shevchenko, ex-player of ours as well. So yeah, and that goal by Yarmolenko, I know they lost, but it's such a shame to be on the losing side when you score a goal like that.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I'm literally putting out a tweet on the Man Knows Football Twitter about the live link to try and get more people to join in.
Yeah, look, I just retweeted and shared this on Twitter as well. So, oh my God, they're doing the Scottish national anthem now. Oh, so exciting!
I might be a few seconds behind you.
I think so. I think you might. Big up to Monster in the cup. Absolutely love Monster. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel as well. I'm not sure if he's reached 10K yet, but he's almost at 10K. So help him. Oh, come on, you Scots! I don't know why I'm rooting for Scotland more than I am for England.
I don't know, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Come the day, because I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching that game at the Football Factory. That's where I do my fan cams.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be insane. And this is New York City. The Scots and the English.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what are the Scottish fans like out there?
Well, here's the thing, right? The Football Factory. It's a bar in Midtown Manhattan. It's the biggest football fan base in Manhattan. So it's got all of the head of the fan bases, Chelsea, Arsenal, whoever you name it, right? So with that is that obviously you've got the most football fans coming there. With the amount of English fans that are in New York City is incredible. It's insane. I didn't even realize that there was that many. And for the Euros, I've been watching the cams at the Football Factory. It's packed. It's packed. So I've got absolutely no doubt on Friday it's going to be rammed. But here's the thing.
I wish I was in that atmosphere. But I'm not going to lie, it's been pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. Like, it was pretty crazy here in London yesterday, like, as you can imagine. Like, it was mental.
I was on FaceTime with my friend, and he was just like, yo, look out the window. There's people on their bikes with their England shirts off going crazy. I felt homesick, man.
Mate, Guni, did you see the video that was trending on Twitter yesterday? The one of all the England fans, all the white England fans. I think they were they were dancing to Fredo, innit?
Yeah, they were singing along to the song. I was like, oh man, weather was shining and all that. It was do you know what? It was nice to see. Though. It was nice to see. English fans, listen, English fans, whatever competition we're in, bruv, we always make the most of it. We love it, man. Honestly, we're always the standout fans. The standout fan. I'm telling you, you'll see on the channel anyway. On Friday, we're gonna make noise. We are gonna make a hell of a lot of noise as England fans.
Oh wow! Is that all the Scottish people all lined up there? Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that unity right there! Look at that unity! Are you seeing this?
That's. I'm watching now.
Where are all the Czech players, huh?
How far into the stream are you? I've just gone past the coin toss up. Wait, no. What's going on here? My TV's doing a madness. I've gone further than that.
Yeah, so the Scottish team, they were they've just kicked off for me. They've just kicked off right now. I should, you know what, because this is my first watch along, like next time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like a little timer. So then, like, I know if you want to, if we do any more watch alongs or anything, so we can kind of queue up to each other and then start the timer when we're both on the same time and stuff.
Yeah, no, that would.
Even if mine starts a little ahead, I could pause my TV and like wait until it catches up to you, and then you can tell me what minute you're on, and then I'll just resume it on that. But yeah, next time I'll get like a little timer, but I've just got the score like rolling down the bottom banner.
Yeah, now that works. That works. I'm still catching the game, so we can make this work. I'm out. It's fine.
Definitely. Let me know when it's kicked off for you, though.
Yeah, they're just at the center circle now.
Ross, it's American.
Yeah, I know, but now, do you know what it is? Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah, you see what I'm using here to be watching this game.
And what? Got you.
I'm watching. Hey, put it this way. Yeah, I'm in New York City and I'm watching this on BBC.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, because fair enough. Because I was literally just saying, obviously, like, for people in the UK, they're streaming it on BBC and ITV. But obviously, I know that there ain't no ITV or BBC out there, innit? And unless you're using a VPN or something like that, they're not going to allow you to.
No, but I've got this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've got this thing, yeah, that gives me all of the English channels, every single one of the English channels. And that's because I can't do the whole US commentary and that. It's no disrespect to anyone from the US. It's just I just can't. When you're using terms like quarterback for defensive midfielders and madness like that, that's when I can't be listening to you. You get me? I just can't. That's when I have to flick it over to something else.
Trust.
And then the man there say instead of top bins or top corner, the man there say upper 90.
Upper what?
Upper 90. Yeah, you see, I can't deal with it, fam. I can't deal with it. I can't be involved in that. I can't be a part of it.
Oh, no wonder. Like sometimes, obviously, when I see Troops on his podcast, and he's just like, "It's not soccer, it's football. It's football, fam. It's not soccer."
Me and Troops catch so much jokes with the Americans. You know, even down to like eating a burger and chips. Them man there, they just sit there, look at us like, how are you just eating the fries and you're just leaving the burger alone? Like, you English are weird. Like, what do you mean? You finish the fries first, then you yam the burger. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, literally, we're probably sitting down and arguing this with the people at Barstool, and they just couldn't understand it.
I remember one time, like, this is like the first time I went to America as well, right? And me being the idiot that I am, right? Thinking I'm still in London. I think we must have gone to a deli, and I was just like, "Oh, can I get like?" So I was thinking, "Oh, I want to get Subway. I like this like sub sandwich with like chips, yeah, as in fries, right?"
Yeah.
But I'm thinking it's chips, right? Does this bitch not bring me over crisps?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna bring you over a bag of crisps.
And I'm like, "Oh, I asked for chips," and she's like, "Yeah, these are potato chips." And I was just like, no, I mean, I really literally like went to the menu and I pointed to the picture. I was just like, no, I meant these. And she goes, oh, those are fries. And I was
yeah, I get that a lot. It takes some getting used to. You got to be here for a little while before you get down with the terminology. I'm on 2 minutes 36 here. I don't know how far you're in.
I'm a little bit ahead of you. I'm like 3 minutes 50 something. Yeah.
Wow, I'm a whole minute behind.
It's like I won't like ruin anything for you as well.
Nah, that's all right.
So far, I'm impressed with Scotland. They are like, they're getting in, they're intercepting everything right now, closing down in the midfield, which I suppose that is the most important thing, I think, you know. So big ups to you, Hassan.
Hey, if anyone watching is part of the Dodgy Box gang. Yeah, the Dodgy Box gang is the TV packages that are patterned up. Hit the like button, you get me. Hit the like button on this team.
Yeah, big ups to the dodgy box gang. Yeah, them people who who don't pay for all the Sky, BT, ESPN, them subscriptions.
Hey, it's extortion. Hey, what's this? Yeah, you see here for a basic pack, yeah, with no sports channels. They're all talking to me like $85 a month minimum. So imagine that with all the sports channels. I was like, nah, man, forget that.
Like, even when you think about it, like, if you're gonna get a Sky Sports and a BT Sports subscription here in this country, in the UK, that's about BT Sports about what, 25 to 30, depending on which package you're gonna get per month. For Sky Sports, it's like £35 plus. So you add that, you're spending pretty much like 60 plus 70 on just sports per month. That's not even to include, like, you know, the rest of the other cable channels that you have maybe. It's just long. It's just long. Not even your other like Netflix subscriptions, your other streaming platforms that you might use as well. It's crazy. I really did. Do you know what? I was so looking forward. I was like, oh my God, my Billy Gilmore, he's going to drop a masterclass today. But do you know what? Obviously, speaking to Guni before kickoff now, we do realize that Scotland have a very tough second game as well. I think the first game, there's a lot of pressure on the first game. Nobody wants to lose their first game. Everybody wants to get off to a good start as well. The Czech Republic are not to be trifled with. We already know like at least two of their players have stood out just this season alone, like Kufal and Souček. So I don't think he wants to take any risks in the midfield just yet. I am also hearing that Billy Gilmore wasn't fully fit, took a bit of a knock in training as well, same as Kieran Tierney. But the difference is Billy Gilmore is on the bench, so we could be seeing him make an appearance today if he needs to change things up. I'm looking forward to seeing what Scott McTominay will do, though.
You know what? Yeah, I think he gets a bit of harsh criticism. Now, I don't think he's a top player or one of the best players. But I think for what he does for Man United, is effective. He works well in that midfield.
Like, at the end of the day,
I wouldn't have him at Chelsea certainly, but I don't think he's terrible.
No. I wouldn't even have him as a rotational player at Chelsea, to be honest. But no, I don't think at the end of the day, like, he did a job. Like, when Pogba was out injured, him and Fred, they came in, they did a job in that midfield. Like, they still finished second. Granted, there was a huge point difference and their results against the top teams was not good. But you can see how essential that is to them in the end. And even defensively, once they lost Maguire through injury, they were so shaky at the back. What was that? Play on the ground.
I've also got an eye on the game. I did hear what you said, but I'm kind of...
Yeah, so Scotland have just been given a free kick. Well, seeing as Guni lives in America, I don't know how that's going to be possible. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But for me, I am working on it. I'm definitely working on it. I'm not going to be able to make it to any of the group stage games, but I am working on getting tickets for the knockout stages afterwards, actually. So it might not be in Wembley. I think it might be around one of the other stadiums that they're using in the UK. But still, it's within the UK. It's within traveling distance. So I'm definitely going to try and do that as well. So yeah.
For the Euros, for me, obviously, I'm in New York City, so I can't do that. But I will be trying to make a couple Chelsea games at the beginning of the season, definitely, because my son has been hounding me to go over to Stamford Bridge, so it's gonna have to be done. So we'll be in London for the beginning of the season.
Does he have a birthday or something coming up? If that's his gift, you can't say no.
October 15th, that's his birthday.
You have to take him down for some of them start of season games. For sure.
Yeah, he loves it. He's turning 6, so he's really young still. But he loves it, man. He absolutely loves Chelsea. He's starting to get into football like properly and watch games and that with his dad.
Oh, I absolutely love that, honestly. That was so me. That was so me, honestly.
It's a bit of a scrappy game so far, isn't it?
Very, very.
No one's really able to be able to keep possession. It's just, yeah,
both
see
how
the game goes.
Both of them are giving the ball away a lot. I feel like there's a lot of balls being played into the air, not many being played on the ground. And even so, like you said, they're both losing possession quite easily. Yeah, about 10 minutes or so in, almost 11 minutes.
Let me see if I can speed up my stream a bit and if it can keep up. Yeah, that one was a bit further ahead, but probably not as close to where you are, but much better than the last, I'll say that.
That's good. Well done. Cleared away by Andy.
Where do you see us finishing in this Euros, Lambs?
England. Yeah. I think we top the group. I honestly, I don't think we're going to win it because people seem to be forgetting that we are, no matter where we qualify, we are going to be facing three possible teams who are significantly better than us, have better players than us, are a lot more experienced than us as well. And like I said, it's because we have this fraud called Gareth Southgate in charge. I don't trust him and the decisions that he makes with some of the players. I think we got away with it against Croatia because they didn't really turn up that game. But even so, there was some things I was seeing in that game that was concerning me a little bit. And I think against a France, a Germany, even a Portugal, we get caught out.
I agree with you. And the thing is that if we top our group, then we've got to face the runners-up of Group F. And Group F is France, Germany, and Portugal, which to me are amongst the favourites to win the competition. And it's like you were saying, I just think what Southgate did yesterday, it was enough to get us over the line for our first game, but we can't continue like that in the tournament.
And that was supposed to be the toughest group. So that's supposed to be the toughest game in the group, Croatia.
If you don't like this stream, your kid will grow up to support Arsenal and have a shit life. Hey, listen, you got to start your children off on the right foot, so you better be hitting that like button. Hey, this is football. Big up yourself for that statement. That's a true life statement that needs to be applied everywhere.
Trust, I don't know if you've met any Arsenal fans recently, you can see how depressed and stressed they are. It's not looking good, yeah? Listen, 2 years ago, they might have had a hairline. Not anymore. Not anymore. And that's what supporting Arsenal does to you. Yeah, so I think one of the knockout, I'm going to try and get to Wembley. Obviously, Wembley's like the big one as well. I'll try and get to Hampden Park as well for one of the games too, like either or. For this one, I don't know because where the Super Cup's kind of going, like it's August, that's a bit of a busy month for me as well. But I will try. It'd be nice to come up against Mr.
Oh, do we have a date for the Super Cup already?
I'm not too sure if we have a date yet. I know it's going to be sometime in August. Or is there a date? I'm not too sure.
Because if that's towards the end of August, I can try and make that.
Yeah, because everything's going to be a little bit delayed anyway because of the whole COVID, the whole Euros as well.
tired of this COVID shit, man. Big and serious. We just want our lives back.
Yeah, August the 11th. Yeah. Yeah, August the 11th.
That's too early for me. I don't think I'll make that, but definitely if. So, the last person said that it was only Wembley and one other stadium being used. So,
Hampton Park.
Are they going to be opening up this stadium? Yeah, are they going to be opening up the stadiums for the Prem or no?
So who will know? Where is that stadium anyway? I've never heard of it.
Hampton.
Oh, it's in Scotland. That's why.
Ooh.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So it's in Glasgow. It's in Glasgow. Ooh.
David Marshall with a good save here.
Yeah, I literally just saw like the replay of that because I was checking the Super Cup details. But yeah, great save by Marshall. Well done, Scotland. So far, like it's a good start from Scotland, you know, considering as they're the underdogs. They look a lot more braver. There we go, McGinn on the ball. Oh no. Yeah. Well, seeing as I was 6 when the Champions League 2002 final took place, I don't exactly remember the details. And yeah, that one I do know. Yeah, guys, as you're coming in or joining the stream, please like it, share, subscribe if you're new.
And
also subscribe to Man Knows Football TV on YouTube. And yeah, like the stream if you think Billy Gilmore's going to score when he comes on the pitch. Or this. And trust me, you do not want to see me cry. It's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. Indeed.
Play today. I would love to see Billy play today, man. Come on. Scotland.
Yeah. Oh, Scotland on the move. Oh my God, what chance. Shot by Dykes goes wide. Let me know when you see it. It's about 17 minutes.
I just crossed the 17-minute barrier.
All right, you're gonna see it soon.
This is annoying. This like
you're gonna see it. It's a good move.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Scotland are pressing well.
Yeah, great move by Scotland.
Oh, not bad.
I know, right?
Not bad at all.
I'm not gonna lie, McTominay he's intercepting these balls really well in the midfield. Really well.
But this is what I'm saying. McTominay is not a bad player. I don't care what no one says. He's not a bad player. Obviously, he's not someone I'd be going out of my way to sign him, but he's not terrible.
He does the gritty job, the dirty job that nobody really wants to do in midfield, innit? But he does it well.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Ooh, that was a fantastic ball in. Good defending by Hanley from Scotland. It's a Czech Republic corner. Yeah, that was Janko as well with the ball in. Great ball in. Oh, Janko again. Whips another ball in. No one in the box. No one in the box. Yes, of course I do. I love Elena. It's a shame about the club she supports, but she's a lovely person.
We ate Tottenham. We ate Tottenham.
We ate Tottenham. But great stadium though, I'm not gonna lie. I drove past it the other day on Saturday, and I was just like, oh, like it actually pissed me off that they're so scummy. They have a nicer stadium. You know? It's really impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just literally how does a team with no trophies
that would rate the stadium? It's a secret.
That's what I'm saying. How does a team with no trophies have a stadium like this? It's mad.
Spurs. And this is the wickedest thing, yeah. Is you'd think the last trophy would be
brilliant! Oh my
God, it was like a League Cup or some idiot thing like that.
Oh my God. Oh, that was brilliant. Who was that? See you later. Oh my God, who was it? My eyesight's so bad. I can't see on my glasses. Oh my God, Ryan Christie. Wow. It was brilliant.
I'm way behind in this stream. Fuck's sake. But I suppose you lot are getting it on BBC back there, so no one should really be streaming this. So this is just on normal TV.
Yeah, it's just on normal TV. One of the few free channels, the few channels we still get for free. So I literally remember, like, when I was growing up, when I was a child, that's literally all we had on TV. What, BBC One, ITV,
yeah.
BBC Two, Channel 4 and Channel 5. That was it.
Bruv. I keep calling you bruv, imagine. But I remember, I come from the time before Channel 5. I remember when Channel 5 first came out. So we had like channels 1 to 4.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, because obviously, yeah, you're a little bit older than me as well. So you're part of that generation, I think, just before mine. So there was only 4 channels. At least they added one more.
Yeah, I was born in 89. So I'm getting old. I'm on the wrong side of 30 now.
Listen, I was born in 95, so I'm pushing 30 now.
You're close, but still enjoy that. Enjoy your time before 30. Tell you, Lambs, it's not a stadium to win trophies. It's a venue for Levy to make money. Of course it is. You see, once Harry Kane leaves that club, Tottenham are done out here. Because I reckon after Kane's gone, Son will go, and then it's just going to be a domino thing. Unless they reinvest that money properly and they buy some top hitters, but I don't think that they will. They're Spurs.
Do you know what? That's what I was thinking, because I'm just thinking, when I was hearing about the rumours about Antonio Conte coming over, I was like, why? Why would he do that? Like, if they didn't back Jose enough, then what money are they going to back him with? And I know Conte doesn't go anywhere.
No, my thing is
to spend.
Now you see, my thing is with Conte, yeah, why I actually got worried for a second, is that man is petty as shit. And you know the way that he left Chelsea wasn't on good terms. So it wouldn't put it past me that Conte would take that job just to get back at Chelsea board. It would not surprise me. But I knew that Tottenham ain't really got the tools to be providing him with what he needs. Because they told him he can only come with like 2 or 3 backroom staff members. And from there, you already know, if Conte don't get what he wants, forget about it.
If Conte don't get what he wants, the toys are out of the goddamn pram. This guy is a child, yeah? And he doesn't go nowhere unless he's got money to spend. So I was literally sitting there thinking, they must have promised him the 150 million from the Kane sale, plus another, I don't know, 30, 40 million added to the budget. And that would be his budget to buy new players. I'm thinking they must have promised him something like that. Like, you will get the full funds from the Kane sale and you can use that to strengthen the squad. I think that was the only thing that maybe would have tempted him. But I think upon review upon really thinking about it and deep in it, I think he was just like, nah, that's actually long. And if you lose Kane, then who am I building this team around? But yeah, we're about.
I'm just going through all the comments.
I was not even paying attention to the comments, but yeah, there's about 10 people or so here, guys. Please. Oh yeah, Guni supports Chelsea. Is that not obvious, guys? He's a Chelsea fan. But yeah, like the stream, share, subscribe.
Yeah, trust me. Anyway, listen, I know I'm a new face. I'm a new face, so people will know. Eventually, they'll know.
Yeah, Guni is a Chelsea man, proper Chelsea.
Oh, okay, so I'm just reading about one of the comments. Hampton Park in Glasgow. That's where Zidane scored that left foot volley, which, in my opinion, is the best Champions League goal I've seen in a final. And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, Gareth Bale, the bicycle." No, listen. If you know how difficult that technique is, because you see when that ball came across from Roberto Carlos to Zidane, do you know how long the ball hung in the air for? That ball hung in the air. He had to watch it come down, and then on top of that, it was on his left foot as well, you know. And he slapped it top bins.
You had to time that shot perfectly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No one can tell me that there's a better goal than that in the Champions League final. But if you agree, if you disagree, let me know in the comments, man. But that one there was a special one.
No, actually, I can't really disagree with you. Like, don't get me wrong, the Bale bicycle kick was a good goal, but I think that one was better. Like, Zidane was absolutely techie. Though I have to say, the best game I've ever witnessed, like any Champions League, has to be Liverpool and AC Milan in 2005.
Oh, that final was insane. That was an insane final. I've been lucky in my lifetime because I remember watching the '99 final. Then obviously that was 05 Liverpool and AC, and then 2012, that will always remain my favorite.
Yeah, that was because I thought we lost. Once they scored, I was like, that's it. Because they scored, I think, something like 82 minutes, and there was 8 minutes left plus stoppage time, and it was so difficult to even get the ball and hold the ball throughout the whole game. So once they scored, I was like, that's it, it's done. Literally, I finished my dinner. I was like, the game's done. I might as well go to the kitchen, start washing up my dishes, and I was pissed. I was fuming. I'm just there in the sink, yeah, just literally just like, oh my god, all of this for nothing. All I hear is Drogba, and I'm like, what?
Oh my day! You see when Drogba when he pushed that header in. Oh my days! Yeah, I dashed my drink in the air. I went sick. And then when Czech saved the penalty as well, I was like, nah, we're taking this shit home. It's happening. It's happening. No one can tell me nothing. It's happening. We took it home.
Oh, like once that equalizer came in, even when it went to penalties, I was like, do you know what? I know our record in penalties is not good, but I have a feeling, especially because I remember the penalty that Robin missed. Yeah, I think earlier in the game, I remember the penalty that Messi missed in the Champions League semi-final before that. And I was just like, it's written in the stars. These men don't miss these penalties. And the fact that they're missing it against us at critical periods, it's ours. And it came home, man. It came home.
And do you know what? I'll be real with you. See, when Drogba sunk that penalty, yeah, it took me like 2 minutes to process what actually happened. I was staring at the screen in disbelief, just watching Drogba. Oh, it's friggin' fuck you. It's too much. Let's move on from this, because otherwise I'm just gonna go sick. I'll start shouting and celebrating in the house. Champions of Europe.
Honestly, I'm going to make sure, I don't have any children yet, but in the future, I'm going to make sure, in my household, my future children see a big blown up canvas of Drogba running around the stadium with the Champions League trophy, like that.
No, it has to be, hey, Ladimus Prime saying he better be a Chelsea fan. Hey, listen, you want me to tell you something, big man, yeah? This is a fact. My firstborn, when he opened his eyes, he saw his dad in a Chelsea jersey. When he left the hospital, he was in a Chelsea jersey. When he saw his mum, he saw her in a Chelsea jersey. His sister, when she was born, she saw her dad and her brother in the Chelsea jersey. When she left the hospital, she was in a Chelsea jersey. When she came home, she was in a Chelsea jersey. So don't tell me about Chelsea, you know.
Oh, Chelsea. No, I love it. You condition them from young.
Hey, there's no choice, blood. Listen, you see when you start reaching teenagers, if any of my kids ever chat up, yo, dad, I don't support Chelsea anymore. Yeah? Oh, so you're paying rent. You found a job. You sorted your life out then, yeah? All right, I'm happy for you. When did you graduate? When did you get your degree? Nah, we can't do that. We can't have oppositions in the house. We can't do that because I'm too passionate for that.
Oh my God, listen, I had a friend, right? He supported Arsenal, but everybody in his household supported Manchester United, right? So, and I think it was one of those games that early on, like back in the day, I think United must have beat Arsenal or something. But I think this was when Arsenal was still like, they were good, like they'd just come off their invincible season or something. They just had that invincible season, so they're still so gassed, like thinking like they were the shit, right? Anyway, everyone in the house supports United, so United won that game, yeah. And I think it was a critical game. I think it was like who was going to win the league or something like, yeah. And I think at the point that was one of the critical games. So if Arsenal lost, then United would like take over and stuff. So United would go like back to first place. So I think that game pretty much sealed it. The title was United's. And then it came for, and like this, my friend, like this kid, he was in tears, he was crying, and it was dinner time, yeah. And this is so fucked, yeah, because his dad was cooking. His dad, because in the weekends, like his dad's home from work, so he cooks meals for the family over the weekend. He was like, he laid out a plate for everybody except for him, and he was just like, "We didn't ask you to support Arsenal. That's your business. You can make your own dinner, son."
That's how it's gonna run in my house. What? You want to eat? What do you want to eat here? You want to eat here? You're Arsenal fan. Go outside. Go and eat your own food. Go and make it. Man said, I'm just waiting for you to say, when I die, I'll be buried in a Chelsea jersey. Facts. Shout out Latimer's Prime, because he just said the biggest facts.
Big up.
Hey, listen, save this. Oh shit. Scotland just skied it. Should have really.
Yeah, that was a save. That was a save. A fingertip save.
Oh, he tipped it over the bar.
It's a great save, actually.
Oh, that's a good save. Yeah, that's a good save.
Very good save. But big up Scotland. They're actually growing into this game. I believe in them, man. Yeah. They can do this. Suchek who?
Yeah.
Who? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, definitely. When I'm dead, I'm in a Chelsea jersey, and there'll be a Chelsea flag. There'll be a Chelsea flag over the coffin, and there'll be a Chelsea badge engraved in my headstone. You understand? So listen, if for some reason my family miss out on my request, there's people in this chat that will know. Lambs, you're a witness. This is how I would like to
witness. I'm a listen. If you want to go ahead and make sure you put something in your will that says Drogba's shirt that he wore in the Champions League final has to be buried with you. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind following up on that request.
Hey. Now this game's getting all right, you know. I'm seeing chances starting to open up in that. Just know I may not love them to say, may or may not be joking. Listen, all I'm saying is, yeah, life would just be a lot easier if you just go with Chelsea. That's it. Just
wait,
Chelsea and you'll be fine.
I'm not too sure why that wasn't a free kick to Scotland, but anyway, they got the ball back anyway, so good. Listen, when he comes on, when he's subbed on, I'm going to cheer so loudly. I'm going to cheer.
Yeah, we're going to have to. Yeah, I'm going to make some noise for Billy Gilmore, definitely. Since I'm not sure if I'll do it on Friday.
Might as well do it today because they're not facing England today, so you might as well do it today.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, listen, if Scotland win today, like they could very, very, very well.
Flip. Who's that? Robertson.
Yeah.
Hey, Robertson is on smoke today. I ain't gonna lie. This guy's just skipping past man and just trying to create opportunities. Fair play to Robertson.
Nah, you can't give a penalty like that. Scotland, you know,
Nippon says, I'm not going to force my children to support anymore. Listen, nobody is telling them to support Chelsea. I'll tell you this now. They can support who they want, but life will be much more difficult if you're in my house and you support Arsenal or some fuckery. That's all you gotta know. Love my kids all the same, but don't do it to yourself.
Trust me, listen, right? I grew up in an Arsenal household, yeah? When I told you, yeah, when Chelsea lost and I'd cry, yeah, they would all point at me and laugh. They literally all sit there like,
yeah, no mercy. Yeah, trust me. I went to school in North London.
I remember sometimes looking at like my mum or my grandma like for a hug, and she'd be like, I didn't tell you to support them. Don't come crying to me.
Nah, man, trust me, that was the worst. I went to school in North London. I went to a school called Finchley Catholic, North London. Literally 90% of people.
Big up Hassan. This guy's a Liverpool fan.
What's this democratic shit? I'm putting you never walk alone in their nursing bottle. Nah, this ain't on. Hey, listen. If you want them to periodically experience success every 20 years or so, then be my guest. But if you want your child to have a better start and win trophies on the regular, you already know what side to come to. Shout out, this is football.
See, Guni knows, yeah. He conditioned that winning mentality into his children from early. Yeah, he taught them winners only in this house, winners only.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that exactly that.
I reckon this second half is going to be a lot better because it's starting to open up towards like a lot more in this first half, like towards the end.
Yeah, of this half. Yeah, I can see like chances are being created more. I think they were both a bit panicky in the beginning. It took them a while to kind of settle. There was just balls being played in the air. They kept on losing possession, but now they've kind of settled down. I fancy Scotland. Scotland look like the better team to me, and I was supporting them from the beginning.
I ain't gonna lie, Lambs. This feels like the kind of game. I ain't gonna lie. It feels like the kind of game where like Scotland will be on top, but if they don't take their opportunities, I feel like Czech Republic will get one and bag it.
Yes.
So I want Scotland to take their chances.
Yeah, they do. And you're absolutely right, because we saw even yesterday's game in the first half, Ukraine had a lot of glimpses too. Like, don't get me wrong, Czech Republic had way more chances, but Scotland had not Scotland, Ukraine had a lot of glimpses as well. And like their forward movements, their attacking movements were a lot more potent than the Netherlands. Netherlands was a lot of like one-touch passing football as well, like dominating possession more so. But yeah, like you said, if Scotland don't take their chances, they probably may get punished in the second half. Unless Billy Gilmore comes on to shore up that midfield.
Please, I'm begging he comes on.
Yeah, do you know what? This is true. Kids are rude, you know. Kids are actually rude. Yeah? Do you know how many little children will come up to me being like, oh, your team's shit. You don't have an Invincibles. I'm like, you're 7. How do you know about shit, huh?
Hey, the youngers in my family, because I'm in a similar situation to you. The only 2 supporters in my family, 3. It's me, my sister, and my cousin. We're the only 3 Chelsea fans. The rest of them are Arsenal. All of them. So I went through, like, and I went to school. I went to secondary school between 2000 and 2005. So that was during, like, the Invincible period and that.
Yeah.
So that's why I went through so much hell. Until Roman took over, I went through a lot of hell with Arsenal fans.
Oh,
so now it's just I'm loving it. But all of the kids in my family, oh, you're Chelsea. Why do you support Chelsea? Oh, Arsenal. Is your trophy gold? Shut up, man. You weren't even born. You weren't even born when Wenger was winning them trophies there.
You know them ones. You know these kids
Them
today.
and they are, what? How many years since they lost the title?
Born. You weren't born when they lifted that Invincibles trophy, yeah? Listen, some of them players that were on the Invincible team have grandchildren right now. They have grandchildren. Deep it. Deep it.
I swear there was no color phones when Arsenal won the league, or there was no iPhone or something like that.
No,
was there even 3G when Arsenal won the league?
No, there wasn't. You know.
Was T-Mobile or was it 1-to-1 when Arsenal won the league? On some old school shit.
That's true. I think people were still rocking. You know them Nokia 3610s, innit? Like the green screens, when you had to punch in like the numbers like 3 times to get a letter out. You know, Snake. Do you remember the game?
It was them times. It was like the 3310, 3330 and all that. Yeah, I remember that shit.
And the 3610, yeah, like the Snakes. Oh, Snake game was the one. Snake was the one.
Bro, these are the things that we have to mention when Arsenal last won the league. It's mad. It's mad, fam. No, nothing. No Twitter, no Instagram, no iPhones, nothing.
Oh my God, if this is true, imagine, that's mad. Even Facebook.
If there's any Arsenal fans in here, I feel bad for you. Because
there is. Big ups to Laurie, my favourite Arsenal fan.
Oh, there's an Arsenal fan in here. Oh.
They scored.
You see?
They scored.
What, from this corner?
Patrick, shit. It was a really good goal. I'm gonna wait for you to see the goal while I change the banner. Like, oh my God. Oh, it's so annoying.
They've crossed the ball in about 3 or 4 times.
Scotland. Oh, Scotland. Come on, bring on Billy. Oh, it's a fantastic.
Uncle Laurie. Hey, Uncle Laurie, I'm sorry. Scotland versus Czech Republic. Watchalong, get your chat in Arsenal, rent free. Hey, listen, it's got to be done sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, fam. Shout out Uncle Laurie.
Laurie was getting on to us, yeah. Laurie was getting onto us so much, yeah, because after the Champions League final, we happened to be passing by the Emirates, so we took a selfie outside there, yeah, and we posted it on Twitter, and all these Arsenal fans like, we live rent free in their head. See, they're always talking about us. They're obsessed with us now, mate. We're laughing at you. We're laughing at you.
Oh, that was a header.
Scott,
but you know what? There's enough time. They still got the second half. But it's a terrible time to concede a goal, though, man. Just before the first half is over. Bad time to be conceding, man. But
yeah, honestly, big ups.
At least get an equalizer.
Big ups to Bits and Bobs and Cam. Obviously, both Scottish people. Sorry, I'm rooting for you, man. This is why you need Billy. You need Billy the goat more. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, by the way, whoever you are, sir, I did not at you. I added specific Arsenal fans who I'm friends with, and I know. And they know it's banter, but it's okay. I know it hurts. If you need a hug, we're here. We are here.
Listen. Who is that? Miss TMC. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that.
Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. Also, this is very, very inaccurate, but it's okay. I understand. If my team lost 6 home games in a row, yeah, after trying to defend the title, I'd be pissed too. You can answer this one, I guess.
Troops must be stressed, though. Everyone in his family supports Tottenham, bar himself, his son, and his mum. Hey, Troops, yeah, because I'm with him quite a lot because he's in New York. But listen, you see, since Chelsea won the Champions League, he's not been able to say nothing. I have been going at this guy. I've been saying the most, and no Troop sits down and says, "You lot just won the Champions League, innit?" And I can say, it's almost not the same. It's not fun no more. I've even had to say, "Troops, bro, I'm trying to wind you up, and you're just sitting there, and he's just deflated." We broke Troops. He's broken.
Like when my man's genuinely deflated and he's got nothing to say, that's how you know it's bad, because he always has something to say. So he was sitting there so defeated, like, yeah, that's it. London's blue, innit? And I was just like, Ross, no fight back, done.
Nah, this guy, yeah, he made. I don't know why he did this. But shout out Troops, you'll remember this. The day we won the Champions League, that same evening, I was hammered, like beyond the joke. And he still wanted to come and see me. So he came and he picked me up with his friend. I was literally, the whole time I was in the car, I think it was like 25 minutes. The whole time I was in the car, I had my head outside the window. Champions of Europe. I was just hammered, just singing the song. And he was just like, nah, you know what? Like, Guni, you just have to go home. I can't do this no more.
Do you know what? I think what hurts
2 times champions of Europe, yes.
Oh, that's true. That is very, very true. I think, you know what hurts them the most, yeah, is the fact that their only chance of getting back into the Champions League was winning that Europa League, and they bottled it in absolute style to the manager that they sacked for not winning them this trophy. And what does he do? He goes on and wins that trophy with a arguably, supposedly worse team.
Now, you know, and you know what, yeah? Because Man United fans ain't getting away with that one either. Bro, you're getting to a Europa League final, yeah? Look at the squad that you have. You should have been, listen, United should have patterned them by 3-0 by half-time. It should have been 3-0 by half-time. With the quality that they had, it should have been. But in typical United fashion, them man are done at it. So, Ollie, stay as long as you want, please. I hope they continue to give this man renewals on contracts and that. I don't know what's going on with Jadon Sancho. Personally, it looks like every Man United fan and their dog is saying, oh, personal terms have been agreed. That's all well and good, yeah? But remember, the key term is personal terms, yeah? Wait till the clubs agree a fee. And if you lot don't sign Jadon Sancho, I'm going to call this now. I reckon he'll be a Chelsea player eventually. Somewhere down the line, he will be. And you don't want that.
Guni, did they not agree personal terms last season as well?
This is what I'm saying. All of this, everything that I'm seeing on social media is just a rehash of last year's. It's like, bro, personal terms, you can see, this is what personal terms are, right? It's like me going to you, Lambs, right now and saying, listen, I've got a £50,000 a week contract ready and written here for you to sign. All it is talk. It don't mean nothing to you.
Yeah.
Unless a certain condition is met.
You've told me about
from point A before you get to point B.
And I've said, okay, I've acknowledged this. And, you know, if I get the go-ahead, the green light, then yeah, I'll hit you up and we'll sign that contract. But that next step, that green light hasn't been given. So until that green light has been given, it's the same talk as last season, to be honest. And that's it. Prime also says, I respect Troops for admitting that Chelsea are now bigger, unlike DT still trying to. Yeah, and I saw that video and compared it to Troops, and I was just like, we know how angry DT is. He's always going on about it. Listen, he backed Leno over Martinez, so I've got nothing more to say about this guy, to be honest.
You know what I'll say about DT though, yeah? To be fair on DT. That guy, if you ever want to see a diehard fan, that's him. On and off camera, that guy is full on proper Arsenal. He is so fair.
And I think that's why he can't bring himself to admit it. He can't, because he'd rather fight every single Chelsea fan than admit that, because like you said, he's that passionate. He's that passionate.
Nah, I already sent a message to him through troops. I said, bro, don't even jump on camera with me. Not this season, because it's gonna be long for you.
trust it. No.
Hey, it's half time. Do I have time? Do I have time for a quick break since it's half time?
Yeah. I was gonna say, go ahead, like for half time.
I'm gonna be PG and not say what I'm doing, but it's
that is fine. Listen, half time break. Come back when you're ready. I'm probably gonna make myself a little like drink for like 5 minutes as well and resume. But guys, like, I'll go through some of the comments as well. I don't know about Bigger. Where I'm from, Chelsea ain't really pulling up like that, but you're definitely. But yeah, big ups to Dizzy. Dizzy's another Arsenal fan as well. This guy, yeah, absolute band.
I'm still here.
So, every time I've been on other streams in the comments, especially when I've been streaming for the first XI as well, Dizzy, man, you bring me jokes. Absolutely love that. Laurie says.
This is what I'm saying. Laurie knows.
We poach. We really do just poach players like that. I think what Arsenal were interested in Kante, and we were just like, nope, he's ours. I think Tottenham were interested in Willian. We were like, nope, he's ours. We are world-class poachers out here, trust me.
Yeah, Guardiola wanted Jorginho. He said nope.
Yeah, no, do you know what it is with that? Sorry, gassed him. Sorry, gassed Jorginho. Otherwise, I don't think Jorginho would have turned down Pep. But sorry was literally like, if you come to Chelsea at this point, you are the main man. Like, you are running this midfield, yeah? And City at the time, with the amount of amazing quality players they had, it's really hard to make yourself stand out. Do you know what I mean? If you have one or two bad games, you might end up getting like dropped to the bench, to be fair. Yeah, guys, there's 14, 15 people here. Please like the video.
Smash the like button. Smash that like button, man. Show Lamb some love. Show this channel some love. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash the like if you want to see Billy Gilmore come on our half-time and do a masterclass in that midfield. I mean... Yeah, he's got European trophy.
Kepa is better than Leno.
He was in goal when he won the Europa League, so
Kepa's a funny one for me, boy. And this is the thing. I know Leno is not a good goalkeeper, but Kepa has done some shit where I'm like, nah, man, I don't know. I don't even know about that one. But what I will say is this, though.
That's what I was literally sitting there thinking they're both as bad as one another, to be honest, possibly.
What I will say is this: Leno has got Arsenal out of a jam way more times than Kepa has. I will say that.
Do you know what? I think because Leno's a good shot stopper, but that's about it. Sometimes like playing out from the back, terrible. Even some of his like positioning as well, like he doesn't really communicate with his defense as well. So I guess all of these things with Kepa, I think he just has short arms and legs, to be honest, and
exactly
slippery fingers. That is
exactly
why. That's literally why, you know, whenever Kepa's in goal, yeah, people literally, like all the coaches, managers say to the opposition teams, they're literally like, okay, he's in goal, top bins, just aim for any top corner, because they know his height, he's not going to reach it in time.
Like, for example, this might be arguable, but you know the goal that Tielemans scored in the FA Cup final?
Yep.
That divided opinion, right? I'm of the opinion that if Mendy was in goal for it, he would have reached it. I can see why people can say maybe not because of the power of the shot and just how good the shot was, possibly. But personally, I reckon Mendy would have done a good job.
I think Mendy gets that one as well. Like, the man is tall. He has long arms and long legs. And trust me, like, we've seen those long arms contribute to some crucial saves for us as well. You don't get clean sheets like by accident. Even when we're up against opposition, when we're not tested so much, even when he is called into action, like remember even in Real Madrid, they weren't causing us many problems, but only Benzema was a real threat. And I think he had 2 or 3 fantastic shots on target, which Mendy dealt with beautifully. There was one that I think it was a fingertip save that he scooped it over the bar. And I think if Kepa's in goal, that goes in. That goes in. 100%. Dizzy also says he was right.
I'm gonna run downstairs and take a quick break, and I'll be right back.
No problem. See you in a bit. DT was right to back Leno then because he had his best season before the injury. Leno performed for 6 or 7 months. Martinez performed for 2 months. Well, right now it's obvious Martinez is better. Yeah, I mean, at that point, but even so, I think his performances actually, like leading up, you know, the semi-final performances actually helped get you guys into that final and win the final as well. Whereas I don't think Leno has that mentality. I don't think he has it to even get you guys into the final. And you can see that as well from the Europa League competitions, from the FA Cup competitions this month as well. So I think, and you can even see how he's kicked on at Villa this year, that it wasn't just like an on-form couple of months performance. The guy is world-class. Okay, I wouldn't say world-class, but he's definitely better than Leno. Like, he should have been the #1 goalkeeper. Arsenal were wrong to let him go and offer Leno that #1 position. But hey, we all make mistakes. We paid 72 million for Kepa, and we're still paying for that. So, I need to stop talking. Only Arsenal could let go. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I would say 50-50. They both have their moments, but they also both have some smart moments as well, where they do say some stuff that I agree with. Most of it I don't agree with, but sometimes they have their moments. Henderson's... Don't remind me. Stop reminding me. Martinez loved the club and was a fan. Leno was, do you know what I mean? Listen, Leno was looking for that big contract. Did you hear him in that post-match interview? Yeah, they say I'm the #1. I'm going to be the #1. They've assured me that because, you know, I'm the shit. Well, are you, sir? Are you really? I don't think so. Big ups to this comment right here. I absolutely love it. Do you know what? I might just leave that up there for a bit, to be honest, because it's a good comment. It's a really good comment. And obviously, Bosslick Endo, welcome to the stream. If you are new here, which you might be, because I don't think I've seen you before, please like and subscribe. We love newbies here all the time. And yeah, hopefully, because Scotland are losing 1-0, which is a shame because they look like the better team for me in this first half. I just hope, I want to see some substitutions. I want to see Billy Gilmore on this pitch. I think it might be time for Shay Adams to come on as well. I just want to see something change a little bit in that midfield and attacking positions as well. I think Ryan Christie's been amazing. I think Robertson's been a bad boy. Even Scott McTominay has been doing the dirty, gritty job in midfield, and he's been doing it well. So big ups to Scotland. They don't deserve to lose this game. I want them to win, if not at least try and salvage a draw. But as we saw from the Netherlands and Ukraine game yesterday, guys, it's never over until the final whistle. Trust me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, honestly. And listen, thank you for your legendary comment. I love that. I love that. I'm going to keep that up. I'm going to keep that up for at least like the next 15 minutes, to be fair. But yeah, what is everybody else saying? Prime says, Arsenal fans told me Leno is top 3 goalkeepers in the Prem. Arsenal fans just got rejected by a championship player. So I think we can take everything they say with just a pinch of salt, to be honest. For a reason, like the guy's great. The guy's absolutely great. Let's not lie. Bostic Endo, he also says the Euros has been dry. I think the fixture congestion is catching up with the players. Yes. I agree. I think a lot of these players, though, having played professional football for the majority of their life, should kind of know and understand how this fixture list, how these fixture lists. Was that Thiago? Jeez. Ahead of Thiago Alcantara, ahead of Spain's clash this evening, which we will be doing a watch along on GNA TV. So check that out, by the way. Yeah. They should be professional enough to know how to deal with a congested fixture list. Like, they've been dealing with it obviously ever since the COVID hit, and they've had to, and since the season restart, and how they've grouped the fixtures and stuff together, knowing the Euros are coming. But they've also accounted for this by allowing the countries, managers of the countries, to pick a more an extended squad, 26 as opposed to the normal 23. Also, they are allowing them 5 substitutes as well in the game, so they are actually compensating for that a little bit as well. The weather is not too hot as well, because it's being played in like in European countries where we know it tends to be quite cool. So I don't know, maybe if the weather gets a bit hot, putting in drinks breaks and stuff like that, just because obviously I think what we've seen, especially with the Ericsson incident as well, I know a heart attack isn't got nothing to do with dehydration as well. There's other factors, there's other contributing factors to that as well. But obviously it just goes to show that we need to take care of each other. We need to look out for one another. We need to not stress each other out. We need to, here we go. Yeah. We need to figure out what is more important in life, and actually take care of ourselves, our mental health, our well-being, all of this. Here we go. Man like Shay Adams coming on, half-time substitution. Ryan Christie off, Shay Adams on. Hopefully, I'm praying that we're going to see Billy Gilmore soon. I just really want to see Billy. He deserves this so much. He deserves this so much. So yes, second half is about to start, people. Let me just change the banner as well. And we are off. Second half has started. Halftime substitutions for Scotland. Ryan Christie's gone off and Shay Adams has come on. No halftime substitutions for Czech Republic, and they do lead 1-0 over Scotland from that great header by Patrick Schick. What are you guys saying here in the comments? I'm just seeing a little argument here from a little back and forth between Prime and Dizzy. Dizzy says some Chelsea fans also said, listen, we all know Morata was not a good signing, yeah, but we did absolute fraudulence, yeah. Big ups to Chelsea for completing that fraudulent deal that we managed to sell him off to Juve for. So yeah. Let me go back and put up that comment. Yeah, Morata did win the FA Cup. Granted, it was to do with the contributions to a lot of the other players, not really him and his goal contributions. But yeah, it seems like going back to the game, Czech Republic have started off on the front foot as well. Another save by Marshall to take it behind from the corner. Really hope Scotland pick it up again. Really hope they pick it up, because they did so well in that first half as well. But literally, like Guni mentioned before, you don't take your chances, you will get punished. Okay, now this is a troll. This is a troll. But you know what? It's a funny comment. So literally, like the previous one, I'm going to leave it up there for a bit, to be fair. I'm going to leave it up there for a bit, because it was good. It was good. Oh, nice little turn in the box from Shay Adam into Oh, crossed by Robertson. Oh, fantastic clearance. Oh my goodness, Scotland. Wow, wow, wow. What a great move from Scotland. Oh my goodness. Parried away from the goalkeeper. A fantastic cross by Andy Robertson. Oh, and then a shot in, hits the crossbar. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Very, very nearly 1-1. Come on, Scotland. Come on, Scotland. I think the shot on the crossbar was by Dykes as well. Oh no, actually, I think Dykes missed the Dykes missed the header from the cross by Robertson, and it was Hendricks on the rebound for the crossbar. Wow.
Morata's clear of Werner. Are you all right, fam? Are you all right, fam?
It's definitely a troll, but oh my God. You might be a little bit lagging behind if you've just come, but you just missed a fantastic move by Scotland. It was almost 1-1. I urge you to have a look at that. Oh my God, again! Great defense.
Oh, yeah, I just seen it off the crossbar.
No, there's another one just now. There's another one literally just now. Wow, come on, Scotland. 1-1 is coming, guys. It's coming. 1-1 is coming. Oh, what another fantastic save by the goalkeeper. Wow.
Yeah, I'm a little behind you. They're still replaying that opportunity.
You're going to see it. It's literally going to happen very, very soon. Very, very soon. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's been a halftime substitution, by the way. Christie's gone off for Shea Adams.
Oh, Shea Adams has come on.
Shea Adams is on.
I don't know how I feel about that, brother, you know. Is it because he's partnered up with Ings at Southampton that he's as good as he is? Or
I don't know, since he's come on. Look at the chances Scotland's had.
Imagine the comments right there on the screen. Oh, shit, that's another opportunity. Was that
Told you. Yeah, brilliant save. Watch it on the
someone just commented. I didn't even realize. I just literally seen that someone said the same shit I said about Ings and Adams.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nippon said that. Yeah, no, Nippon. This game is consensus Scotland equalizer coming soon, very, very soon. Oh,
Lambs, can you put that comment up by very, very honest Pessy fan, the one?
Yeah.
Now, all right, listen. Let me just say this about Timo, yeah? Obviously, Chelsea's tying Timo as the striker to be getting goals. Cool. He didn't do that, yeah? He did, however, create a lot of opportunities and was involved in a lot of goals. And if we're being completely honest, he was a massive contributor to Chelsea winning the Champions League. He was. So I'm not trying to hear that Morata's better than Werner, whatever. I'm not trying to hear that. The matter of the fact is Werner's come in his first season. For some people, that excuse might run, it might not. But it's coming. It's his first season. He's had 2 managers in his first season. The first half of the season, obviously, the team was playing with no confidence. The second half of the season, you saw the improvement. Timo also improved. Now, all we're really waiting for him is to start scoring, hitting the back of the net. Now, this is where I say I have my faith in Timo, because if you had watched the Bundesliga the season before, Timo got 28 goals in that league. I think was it all together or maybe in that league, but he was only second to Lewandowski. And the range of finishing that this guy had was unreal. So
I think he got something like 27. I think he got something like 27 or 28 goals in the Bundesliga.
That's what I'm saying.
34 goals in all competitions last season. So the guy has goals in him. He has goals in it. And you could see that even in the performances that he put in.
And even still, listen, here's another one, yeah? Even if Timo don't score next year, it might even be Haaland taking his place.
Goodness!
Is Billy coming on?
No. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. The Czech just scored a screamer.
No way.
Shit again. No, I'm gonna wait for you to see this because it was mad. Yeah, man did a whole Jota. Yes, he did. Yeah, he
why is my stream, bruv? This lagging stream is long, blood. I'm trying to see this goal. Like, what's going on? I'm just saying, bare Scotland fans and that. I'm just trying to see the goal, fam. Come on.
Oh, Scotland. I feel so bad for him. Oh.
Bruv, I want to see the goal, blood. Come on.
That was a bad boy goal.
Because I'm scared if I reload the channel, yeah, it's going to skip the goal. All right, here's the break.
Yeah.
Oh, no way! Oh, my days! Oh, my days, cuz. Oh, my days.
Oh, Scotland.
Oh, my days, bro. That's all I've got to say. Oh, my days, fam.
Oh, Scotland. Oh, Scotland.
That is ridiculous, fam. Bruv, he just slapped, bro. Goalie's done that. You see, it's at this point where he knows it's all over. You're not getting it. Oh, fam.
Yeah.
That was a...
You know what? I know I'm here supporting Scotland, but I can't even be mad.
Nah, that was a madness. Still, there's nothing you can say to that. You can't say nothing to that.
That goal was dirty. What a strike. Oh, I agree, Miz. That was rude. That was so rude. Oh, allow it. Allow it. Oh, you ruined it. You ruined it, Miz. You ruined it. Completely ruined it, mate.
Man said Werner would have hit the steward. Someone get him out. Kick him out of the fucking group. You... Hey, man said Werner would have hit the steward.
Hey, listen. You know when he met up with the German international team, yeah, and there was a picture of about 5 of the squad players, and like 4 of them were wearing black, and Werner's wearing like a light blue turquoise training shirt. And the caption, I was just like, no, I let him live, because the caption was like,
leave Timo alone.
They were like, he even missed the dress code.
Nah, Miz triggered me still. He said Werner would have hit the steward. You're a dickhead, I swear. Hey, the Batsy's jokes.
Oh, guys, let him live.
Hey, Scotland might get all 3-0 then now. What's going on here?
Oh, I hope not. I really hope. Do you know what? It's because they committed men forward. That's why they caught them so dirtily on that counter. Conrad, big ups to yourself. Great to see you in the building. Absolutely love Conrad.
Come on, big up Conrad. Come on.
Subscribe to Guni's channel as well if you haven't already. It's Man Knows Football. Yeah, and I will link it for anybody who's going to watch the stream afterwards as well. I will put the Twitter details, YouTube details, Man Knows Football, all of it in the description as well. Do you know what's so crazy? I still don't know how to do this shit. Seriously, how do you make something? Someone was like, I'll try to start a space on Twitter. And I don't know how to do it. Oh, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
This is the maddest thing, yeah? We've just seen probably the goal of the season, and the Mandem are just relentlessly riding on Timo in the
course. Isn't it? Why is Timo living rent-free in your head, huh?
No, definitely.
Huh? Is it because...
Hey, no, shout out Nippon. He said some real shit. This Graham is crying for Billy Gilmore and Kieran Tierney. That's what I'm saying. Bring on Billy Boy.
That midfield went from actually intercepting to nothing, and nothing's going through the midfield now. I think they're trying to rely on Robertson on the wings now, but can't just be doing that. Switch it up. Switch it up. Like, at the end of the day, you're losing 2-0 anyway. You made the change to try and be more attacking minded. Change it up again. Well, I think, is there a claim? Oh, well, I think there was a claim for a penalty, but I think it's too harsh.
Mustafa Abdullahi, big up yourself as well, man.
Jeez. Big ups, Mustafa. United fan, obviously, as you can tell.
Oh dear.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, player. Oh. Lucky that went out for a goal kick. They were struggling a bit to play out the back there. Scotland, which is a bit crazy. Yeah, Guni, I'm gonna let you take over for 5 minutes. I just need to use a toilet quickly, toilet break.
Yeah, no worries.
And then pour myself.
No worries, no worries.
And I'll be back, But yeah, you can go through the comments. Everyone loves you anyway.
Now that Lambs is gone, let me look through these comments and see who's violated. Let me see. Yeah, you tell him, blood. Timo Werner is the Champions League winner. You get me? Hey. Now Mustafa's got in on the mix. Fam, you lot need to allow Timo, blood, because I swear down, his goal contribution ain't even as bad as what people are making out. Like, he's not that bad. Like, he's just lost his confidence in front of goal, man. Give him a pre-season, innit? Give Timo a pre-season. But big man thing, what is going on here with Scotland? They just showed the replay. Rah, that was a finish still. The whip he got on that. And the way he just lobbed that kick, nah, that was class still. There's nothing really you can do about it. Can you even blame the goalie for that? Because, to be honest with you, a couple man might say, oh, what's he doing so far off his line? But that's just not something you're going to expect as a goalie. You know what I'm saying? Man defends Werner so much. Why didn't you give the same energy to Morata, Falcao, Torres, and Drinkwater? Well, Torres, you gotta throw that name in the bin because he repaid his P's in the Champions League goal. You get me? But the other ones, Morata, Falcao, and Drinkwater. But here's my thing: Falcao was done out here at Man United. The guy had no kneecaps left. He was finished. The guy couldn't run. He was done out here. Drinkwater. That's Conte. Drinkwater is a Conte thing. Conte was like, I want Barella. The board said nah. So he just snaked the thing and bought Drinkwater. Now we're stuck with him. Scotland are all, they're done Zito, mate. They're finished, fam. But all I'm saying is Scotland better not turn up on Friday, you know. They better not turn up on Friday because teams like to switch it on against England, fam. Scotland better not be doing that on Friday. We need to be patterning them, man, like 3-0. All jokes aside, I think Werner would do well next year. Definitely. Also, we're on the social media as well. Twitter. It's just gone over. Twitter, Man Know Football. So it's without the S. Instagram, Man Knows Football. You'll find us there. And obviously, the link to the channel, or the name of the channel is there in the name. So like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You get me? Young channel trying to grow. Same as Lamps. You get me? We're trying to grow out here. Help us grow. You lot have been fantastic so far, though. Enjoying the interactions here in the comments. Shout out all of you in the comments still. Some reason I don't actually rate England. Don't get me wrong, you guys have an amazing team, but I see y'all like PSG. Great individual players, but as a team, average. Dizzy ain't far off, you know. I ain't gonna lie to you. You see, midfield going forward, we've got special talent. But my concern is goalkeeper and defence. Yeah, this game's opening up still. Scotland trying to... Scotland looking a bit more positive. I'm on 61 minutes, so if some of you guys are ahead of me or you're like, rah, you're bare late, that's why. Like I'm on 61 minutes 30 right now. But yeah, the England thing, I think is stressed, to tell you the truth. Because if we top the group, we've got to face one of the favourites. You get me? We've got to face one of the three from Group F. And like, to be honest, with what Southgate did yesterday, I'm not really a fan of it, because knowing that we could potentially be facing one of these top teams, he needs to go in with his set team. He needs to know what team we're going in with. Look, every other one of the top teams going in there know what first 11 they're going with. Come like Southgate has to experiment all the time, blood. Why do you not know what your first team is before a tournament? It's a madness to me. France's midfield a bit light. I'm going to check France's squad now. I don't want to talk without seeing the full squad. Euro 2020 squad. That's poor. That's poor from Scotland. Right, let's have a look at this France team. The full 26-man squad. Let's see what's going on here. Their midfield. Sissoko, Rabiot, Pogba, Sissoko, Kante, Rabiot, and Tolisso. Well, if that midfield three stay fit, then boy, Tolisso, Kante, and Pogba, there's not a better trio out there. There just isn't. And then going forward, attack-wise, it's disgusting. It's absolute. The French team is filth. It's just absolute disgusting. You get me? So France is France. Even if they get an injury, Rabiot is a baller. Sissoko is not as he's not a pretty name, but he's still all right. You get me? Who would you take as England manager? Ross. That's a tough one, you know. I'm definitely not a fan of Southgate. Not a fan of Southgate. England man. Boy. You know what, yeah? It's hard to say. I don't even have an answer. I don't have an answer because I'm in the position where I want to see how Gerrard plays out in his club managerial career, and I also want to see how Lamps plays out as well, because I think anyone that's writing off Frank Lampard right now after what he did at Chelsea is harsh. You get me? Remember, this is an inexperienced manager. We've got to give him time, and he also does work well with youth, so bear that in mind. And for him to be stepping into that dressing room, he's got way more credentials than what Southgate has as a player anyway. So the respect will be there. But again, like managing international teams and club football are two different things. Like, so we'll never know. We'll never know. So I don't really have an answer. But for me, it would be between Gerrard and Lampard for now. For now. I can't think of any other names right now. Any predictions for tomorrow's France versus Germany game? That one's a mad question as well. You lot are throwing bare left field. But you see that question there? It's interesting because France, when they start tournaments, sometimes they're not really up to scratch. And then Germany are the same as well. Germany sometimes just shithouse their way in the beginning of like the group stages of tournaments. So that one's going to be a tough one to call. But if I'm going to go by paper, I'm definitely going to go with France. Again, Czech goalkeeper just making bare saves. Scotland putting on the pressure though. But that's all they're doing. They need to find the back of the net. Wenger could be classed as England manager. I think he would as well, to be honest with you. But would it happen? I don't know. What makes you think Southgate doesn't know his best 11? Because we didn't see it. Well, we didn't see it yesterday. We didn't see it yesterday. Some might argue, well, we didn't need our first 11. We got the 3 points. That's all well and good. That's your opinion. But it's just like I was saying, based on what I was saying, is that when you're in the group stages of tournaments, and especially when you have an idea of who you're going to face if you come out of that group, you got to be prepared for it. Because you got to understand, there's no second chances in knockout stages. You're playing a right back at left back, yeah, and you've got a Champions League winner, wing back on the bench, and you've got a Europa League finalist left back on the bench. It doesn't make sense to me. You see what I'm saying? And then you've got names like Jack Grealish, he didn't even play. And then you've got so you see where I'm coming from. Jadon Sancho wasn't on the field. So that's my concern. And then when you look at teams like Italy, what the team that you started is probably what they're gonna go with through this tournament. I'm sure of it. France, similar thing. Like without really listen, here's my point. If you're German, French, or Italian, before this tournament you had a rough idea of what your 11 was gonna be. And if whether you put it down or not, you weren't gonna be far off. Why is it so different for England every single time? England are the international Tottenham, all hype, no substance. Bruv, do you know what epitomized that? When Harry Kane didn't fucking square it. I'll never forgive him for not squaring it. He better fucking square it this year.
Do you know what's so crazy? Do you know what's so crazy? Like, during that game yesterday, people like Harry Kane and Mason Mount were a little bit underwhelming for me. I was expecting a lot more. Harry Kane, I'm not going to blame too tough, although there was a great cross in from Mason Mount, which he should have scored, and he didn't.
But here's my thing, no, Lambs. I'm not even going to blame them because, listen, Mace grew into the game, right? Harry Kane's issue in that game was he was dropping way too deep, like he does.
But you know why he was dropping so deep though? Because Mason Mount was supposed to be playing as a 10, but my man's all the way out in the wings. Phil Foden too. Like, why are you stretched so far out wide? You need to cut in a little bit more. That's why there's basically like little to no service for Harry Kane. That's why he was dropping in so deep as well. You know, like, so why am I seeing Calvin Phillips where Harry Kane needs to be? It doesn't make sense to me.
Because here's my thing again. When you come up against best opposition, you think you're going to be able to do that. This is why I was calling out for Jack Grealish. Because you see when Jack Grealish is in that midfield, right? He beats players. He advances the ball forward. He's our top talent in the team, arguably. Kane don't need to drop back so deep if you've got Grealish doing that already. Kane just sticks to doing what he's good at and staying in the box and scoring goals. It's not that difficult.
Well, he scored yesterday, so... You know, just in response to this comment over here, he scored yesterday, and that was a brilliant pass actually from Calvin Phillips. Not an easy pass to make.
I will say this though. I'm still having Jack Grealish in that squad ahead of Sterling, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Jack Grealish is a name that should be on that team sheet regardless. Aside from his talent, his clear talent, he's the only one in that England squad that can comfortably beat players, and on top of that, he's gonna win us free kicks in and around that box. That's the most fouled player in the Premier League for how many seasons running now? See what I'm saying? So he's gonna win us set pieces. You gotta have Jack Grealish playing this tournament. He's key for me. The key men in this tournament, obviously Harry Kane, Jack Grealish, and Declan Rice. Those are my main three that I think need to be a mainstay in that England team. 100%. We've got brilliant talent around. We've got excellent talent around. But in terms of staple key players that we need to go forward in this tournament, those are the three, in my opinion.
This comment is Grealish is Prime says.
You know, relentless. I'm telling you, football is so unforgiving. I'm telling you.
Double substitution for Czech Republic here. Jankto off. And Masopust off as well. For Hlošek and Hlošek, I think that's how you say it. And Matej Vidra. Vidra. And I guess there's been no more substitutions from Scotland since I've been away.
They didn't even start Billy Boy. They didn't even bring him off the bench.
Oh my God, there has been. So McGregor's come on, Fraser's come on, still no Billy Gilmore. What the hell?
Which Fraser? Ryan Fraser?
Ryan Fraser's come on, yeah.
Oh, wow. Guni, did you see Sterling versus Leon? Apart from the goal, he was poor yesterday. I can't lie. Listen, I can't lie to you. I'm of the camp that Sterling was not at his best yesterday at all. I don't think he had a brilliant game. I think he had decent spells where he showed some good play, but his overall, I wasn't entirely impressed. For me, the clearest day man of the match was the youth from Leeds. His name's just gone out of my head.
Phillips.
Calvin Phillips, yeah. He was by far and away the man of the match. But definitely Sterling for me, and I've been saying this, and I've always said it, even when Sterling was on his top form, I've never seen him as a world-class player. I like him. I think he's a very good player, but to be calling him world-class and putting him in certain categories, technically, he's not quite there for me. You get me? Like, he's a bit hit and miss in front of goal. I don't know, but Sterling, but I'm not, like I said, he's still a very good player. I still rate him, but not well.
Yeah, he's a great player, but like I completely agree with everything you said, because if he was more hit than miss, then Pep would trust him a lot more, but he didn't. Like he resorted to playing Phil Foden as a false nine, and even Gabriel Jesus at some points, because we know like Sterling, like although a lot of chances get put on a plate to him, He's hit some of them, but he's also missed some of them. And some of the ones he's missed as well, like for somebody with Pep's mentality, you want to be competing for trophies and titles, you need goals. Can't be letting chances like that go begging. So I completely agree with you for exactly all of those reasons.
And this is the thing with world-class players, and what we got to understand in tournaments with such high standards like this, is in certain games, chances are going to come few and far between. Literally, you might only get 1 or 2 chances as an attacker, but that's where the line is. That's where a world-class player is going to take one of them or maybe both of them. Someone who's not world-class might need 3, 4, or 5 chances to.
What do you think of this comment here? Because I like Ben White. However, I still think Fikayo Tomori should have been called up.
100%.
Like, if Ben White is there, Tomori should also be there. Connor Cody stays home. Sorry.
John Stones is another one. I don't rate this, brother. Do you see John Stones?
Diaz made him look good. Diaz made him look good.
They all do. This is what I'm saying. They all do. Listen, Stones is one of them guys, yeah? If the centre-back next to him is a half-decent defender, Stones is going to look better. But I'm telling you, have this guy one-on-one with a half-decent player, he gets fried every time. Every time. And you know, you know when I knew John Stones was done at it? You guys think back to Monaco versus Man City in the Champions League, when he got absolutely fried by Falcao. And Falcao had no knees, no pace, and he still fried him. And then he lobbed Edison. John Stones is not that guy, bruv. If he's got someone solid,
this is why he literally like almost got expelled from the squad. And I thought my guy was on his way out the squad, to be honest. Like the fact that he had this revival shocked me, surprised me more than anything, to be fair, because I thought he was out of the club. I thought he was on his way out, dead and buried.
It's also a modern thing that I don't like. It's like people are starting to rate defenders for their passing and their vision, when I'm from the time where you rate defenders for their defending first and foremost. John Stones is a very, very good ball-playing defender, so he can play the ball very well. I'll give him that. He's got good vision. But that's not what I'm signing a centre-back for entirely. If I've got,
I thought he got overran yesterday. I thought if Mings actually impressed me yesterday. Like he did a lot better than I expected him to. I think him kind of covering Stones and cleaning up a bit was what covered him. But I thought Stones was pretty atrocious yesterday.
But going back to Tomori, I thought that was an outrageous decision from Southgate, because look, you've got a kid here who's come from the Chelsea academy. Let's have it right. It's getting its clout now. You're coming from Chelsea academy. That's A. B, he's just displaced AC Milan's long-standing captain in Romagnoli, right? Displaced him, and you can't bring him to the World Cup. I mean, not only that, his contributions for AC Milan got them back into the Champions League. This is what I'm saying. It's mad, but is it a Premier League bias? Is it one of them? I don't know. Maybe because I've heard a lot of rumors out of camp about
how he doesn't really prefer what's his face, Jadon Sancho as well for similar reasons. When it's clear to see the guy's an absolute baller. He's flipping owns that wing, and again, he's somebody else that's part of the squad, but like Jack Grealish, did not feature yesterday, and I don't understand why he wasn't considered as an option as well.
If Werner wins the Golden Boot, I'll be Lambs' butler for a week, and she can even call me Jeffrey. There is Werner.
I am going to clip this up, Laurie. I'm going to clip this up, Laurie, because when I tell you, yeah, my man, he's coming. He is coming, yeah. We saw glimpses of it. Literally, he did everything. He's doing everything right, especially on the Tuchel. It was just finding the back of the net. And I agree with Guni. It was a confidence issue. It was people getting onto him. It was Lampard. It was the first half of the season. It was all of that madness. But this guy is a 30-plus striker, goals. 30-plus goal striker. So when I tell you, yeah, when he arrives next season, Laurie, you are going to regret the day that you posted this comment. Trust me. I'll clip this and I'll get back to you.
If you look at Timo's record as well at his clubs, at Stuttgart in his first season, he was poor. Second season, he was scoring. At RB Leipzig, his first season, he was poor. Second season is when he started picking up. At Chelsea, first season, he was poor. Hopefully, the pattern will continue.
Ryan, I know you're hurting because he left you, man, for PSG. I know you're hurting. Do
you need Frau Naudem? Ross.
Fraud Naudem.
Imagine being a captain of a team dropping a 2-goal lead to Ukraine. Fraud. And our fans wanting to keep him. Nah, that's harsh still.
It's not his fault. He scored a great goal. He scored the opening goal. It's just not defender, isn't it?
Nah, because and the thing is that Ukraine are not they're not a bad team. They got some decent youngsters in that squad. I'll say that. But Wijnaldum for Liverpool come on, man. For the big games, he was there for you. He was there for you, bro. Can't do him like that.
I'm here for this. I'm genuinely here for this if this happens. I'm genuinely here for it. Because do you know why? I'm not going to be blaming the players. I'm going to be blaming Southgate for the way that he's going to set up. Trust me.
I just hope that we're not going to be seeing back four, back five,
Jeez, what a spin.
We need to stick to a tactic, man. And I don't know, Southgate for me.
That's the thing, it's Southgate. If it was any other manager, oh my goodness, I'd have better hopes, but it's Southgate. When I look at him, I see traces of Oli, I see traces of Lampard. I don't like it. It doesn't comfort me, it doesn't give me hope coming into a competition like this. Knowing the caliber of teams, like even if we top this group, like it doesn't matter. We're gonna come up against a France, a Germany, even possibly a Portugal, who are all better than us.
Facts. All right, so we have a statement from Christian Eriksen. Thanks for your support. I will not give up. I feel better, but I want to understand what happened to me. I want to say thank you to everyone for everything you have done for me. Well, all I've got to say is thank God that this guy is okay. And this is for the medical staff that was there for him on that day, because the rumor is if they weren't there, it might have been lights out for him.
Yeah.
Serious. So we're thankful. We're thankful that Christian Eriksen has come through okay. Forget about rivalries. Yes, he's an ex-Spurs player, but I couldn't give a shit about that, to be honest with you. The man almost lost his life doing what all of us love to do. Love to watch. Do you know what I'm saying? So part of that sacrifice and why he went down on the ground for like that was for us. So we got to show our gratitude, man. So thank God.
Wait, hold on. Well, I was also going to say, following that incident as well, I also saw on Twitter, somebody posted, she was like, I'm 25 years old and I had a stroke last week. So please, guys, like, take care of yourselves, look out for each other, be kind to one another. Like, whatever's going on in your life, like, if things are getting to you, then talk to somebody, because like, you never know. Like, all of these things, keeping things to yourself, not getting help, thinking that you can handle stuff, when you let pressure build up and build up, like, all of these things, like, they actually affect our biochemistry. They affect our natural bodily processes. Do you know what I mean? This is why you get things, you know, you don't, heart attacks, obviously, like, they happen in people, and even strokes, they happen in people probably age 40 plus. There's a variety of lifestyle factors that are associated that heavily contribute to it as well. But don't take away from genetic predisposition, stress, mental health, all of those things. They contribute a lot. And, you know, sometimes you might think you're fine, you can handle something, but turns out that you can't. So I think this opened up everybody's eyes, if it hasn't already, to just be kind to one another, check in on people, don't stress people out. Like, just try and make life as easy for them as you would like for them to make it for you. Do you know what I mean? So, and you know, and seeing that, obviously I was out, so I didn't actually get to see it, but hearing about it was probably even worse, because some of the panic.
I watched it live. I saw everything live.
Because I was out for dinner, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't witness it. Because if I witnessed it, I would have probably like fallen apart. Because I remember a similar incident, what happened to Fabrice Mwamba, which absolutely tore me apart. And it was a similar thing as well. And obviously, thank goodness, my man was saved as well, with great medical intervention and a fast response as well. But these things, like, it stops your heart for a second, because you timing is everything. Timing is everything with this.
You're here today, gone tomorrow. Look, someone else, you just put the comment up now. Just made me remember Mark Vivian Foe. That one was, unfortunately, he actually lost his life from that one. You know, that was sad. So it's one of those ones. People got to take care of your health, man. Seriously. It's like being said, because look at Christian Eriksen. Imagine the lifestyle that he lives and the diet that this man has to live on. Understand? And some of us are out here, myself included, like just bunning and just doing fuckery. We got to start thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So.
And he's 32 as well. He's 32.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the same age as me. So we really got to start taking care of ourselves. Serious. But that Mark Vivian throwaway one, that was bad. That was bad. But I saw it yesterday. Let me say something else as well, yeah? Whoever was in charge of the broadcast with the BBC and ESPN, they need to be held accountable for what happened, because two things happened that was just absolutely just unthinkable. First, they zoomed in on Christian Eriksen's face live during the game while he was blue. Like, I thought he was gone. Like, he just looked unresponsive. He wasn't breathing. His eyes were wide open. His face was going blue and shit. And I was like, nah, how are you showing this? Like, honestly, it almost brought a tear to my eye. I was scared for him. And then on top of that, you'd think that was enough. They zoom in on his missus crying.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Distress. You know what I'm saying? So it was sad. Whoa, hey, less of that. Man, boss like Endo said Guni, more like Gunner. Get the fuck out of here. I will fight you now. Hey, listen. Hey, where are you? Send me your location, fam. What are you talking about? Goonie more like Gunner. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, I'm joking. I'm playing with you. Yeah, the cameraman was disgusting. For real.
This is what gets me. I'm just thinking, like, because this is, unfortunately, this is the society, guys, that we live in. Yeah, the fact that the rest of us are outraged and so disturbed by it, because that's what it is. It's disturbing. It's disturbing, right? People actually, I don't know why, I think, especially like media companies, broadcasting companies, streaming platforms, they almost get off on other people's suffering. It's just like, oh, this person's suffering. We can see that they're suffering. Other people want to watch their suffering, more views, more clout. And it's
shock value.
Sickening. It's
shock value over humanity. The media have shown us this especially during this social media era. Shock value over humanity every time. And they showed it to us again yesterday. Because it might even be a case, because I'm even saying to people, like, it might not even be the cameraman. It might be a case where, like, They might have even gone, yo, should we carry on recording? And somebody,
and they said, no, carry on, keep rolling. Yeah. Ridiculous, absolutely. Because I can imagine anyone with a shred of humanity sense will just be like, whoa, boss, like I like start to turn the camera away, or refocus it to fans and start speaking to your supervisors like, listen, I think we need to cut this broadcast right now. And then them in your ear like, nah, if you cut it, you're fired. What? Somebody's dying on the pitch right now. Are you mad?
That's it, yeah.
And you know what's so crazy? Like, I'm so glad that, fate intervenes. I had like a dinner reservation. That's why I took out. So I started watching the first half of that game. But I didn't get to watch the second half because of I took out so I can make my dinner reservation. And seeing all of this happening, like seeing the news and stuff like come through, I'm just sitting there thinking like, you actually mad? Like, what? This should have been cut off straight away. Like, there's probably obviously children with their families watching the Euros, because obviously it's a family competition. Do you know what I mean? It's the weekend. Kids are home from school. Can you imagine a child seeing that? That's disturbing. And you're keeping the cameras rolling. Oh my
goodness. This I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at what you're saying. This is taking the piss. Watch him.
Comments.
Quick question, yeah. Your head and Guni's head, yeah, which is brighter? You man's head are brighter than my future. Oi, fuck off. I
told you, yeah. Disney's one of them, man. Yeah, Disney always does this. Disney comes with these bars, He comes with these bars. Big up Disney.
Bruv, you. I'm not gonna lie, it's right here, innit? Trust me, bro. Hey, man. It's these new fancy LED lights that I've got going on here. It's making my head shiny.
Hey.
Hey, shout out Dizzy for that one though. That shit made me laugh. Guni, are you gonna be here for the Spain game later on? What time is that game?
It's 8 o'clock kickoff, but didn't you say you usually do the evening games in the Football Factory, innit?
I won't be going to the factory today. I'm actually not going until Friday because I'm trying to get a lot more involved. I'm trying to get more involved in the watch-alongs and
because like I'm not doing a watch-along. I'm not doing a watch-along on my channel, but we are doing a watch-along on GNA TV for the Spain-Sweden game at 8 p.m. So if you want to join for that one, like Jem would love to.
Yeah, do you know what? I might join.
I'll send you the link for that.
Yeah, I'd love to. I might join in at least for the first half because I just remembered at 10 o'clock I'm recording with Kenny Ken. We're gonna we're gonna discuss. Come
for the first half or whatever. What just can come and jump in as you please. To be fair, that's the beauty of these lovely watch-alongs. Yeah, do that. Do you know? I'm
hit them likes.
I'm already about to cry because I haven't seen Billy Gilmore today. Like what? And this is why they've lost because there's no Billy, no party.
Hey, Dizzy, you're a prick, I'm still reading this comment.
Oh, God.
I'm going to do the rest of my stream like this now, fam. My forehead too big, just shining the place out. Like.
Well, listen, make sure you subscribe to his channel. Man Knows Football. He's got great content on there. Like he said, he's going to do something with Kenny Ken later tonight as well. Yeah. We still need to do like our
yeah, we do. I've had mad technical difficulties because man's learning on the job and that. So to function the camera and to get this live shit going on, I'm just learning. Hey, bring your sunglasses for that stream though, because my forehead might shine a bit too much. You get me? So bring them Ray-Bans. Yeah. But Man Knows. Hey, Dizzy, make sure you subscribe. Make sure all of you subscribe to Man Knows Football. All of that stuff. You get me?
Yeah.
Help us grow. You're not giving me mad jokes. I've enjoyed myself. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This has been a fucking blast.
Yeah. And for guys tuning in afterwards, obviously, like I'll put the link for Dizzy's channel in the chat like right now as well. But
Dizzy got a channel as well.
Sorry, not Dizzy. It's for you.
I was gonna subscribe to that and shout that out.
Because I got confused because we're talking about Dizzy's comments and see how rattled I am, Dizzy. See what you've done, Dizzy. Yeah? I'll attach the link to Guni's channel in the chat, but I'm also going to put the Twitter links, the YouTube link in the description for after the stream's over. So anyone who's watching it back afterwards, the link will be in the description.
Nah, man, these honestly,
these guys.
I've got to be. If you're streaming again during this week, I'm definitely jumping on, man.
Yeah, I think I will be. Good, yeah. I think there's so many like good games that I want to check out. So for sure.
Lambs, so we've got Nippon. Well, Lambs, are you gonna do a watch along for the England Scotland? All right, you done that already, obviously.
Oh, what that one?
That game.
Oh,
yeah. LC.
I'm gonna be out for that game, so I think I'm gonna do like I think we've got like a table somewhere, like a pub like viewing. I'm gonna be with like a few other fans as well. So you know, just it's Friday night, innit? Like it's just an excuse for me to drink, innit?
Trust me, I'm definitely gonna be at the football factory for that, doing fan cams. I'm gonna be absolutely drunk out of my face. Listen, I'm proper gonna be singing England shoes. Oi, yeah. Do you know what I mean? What's going on, geezer? You alright? You alright, lad?
I will be gassed. I will be supporting England, but I'm also going to be supporting. Just doesn't want to go in for them. I'm also going to be supporting my boy Billy. Should he be playing? If he's not playing, then fuck Scotland.
Hey, big man ting. Listen, I've already got my outfit planned for Friday. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and get the England jersey on Tuesday. But I'm looking for the Reebok Classics. Are you mad? I'm getting the hooligan Reebok Classics and the Burberry hat to go with it as well. Are you crazy? In full chav mode in New York, repping properly. You get me? Smash that like button if you want to see Guni on chav mode on Friday. You get?
Yeah, please do that, guys. Please do that, and make sure, listen, you don't want to miss this content, so please subscribe. Subscribe to Manlo Football. And trust, I've seen some of the clips that he's put on his channel from like those crazy nights at the football factory, and trust me, it looks like such a vibe. And if England win or even if they lose, it's gonna be vibes either way.
100%. It's gonna be banter. It's gonna be banter. And Lambs is gonna be featuring on Manlo's Football as well. Don't get it twisted.
This week, yeah.
I'm trying to get her as regular on the channel as possible, man. We love having Lambs over there. Love being here.
And listen, Guni, apparently everyone loves having you here as well, so you have to come back. You have to come.
And you know what? Most importantly, right? The people in the comments, listen, guys, girls, thank you so much, because you lot have made me laugh so much. You're a fantastic bunch, and Lambs is lucky to have you guys as followers. Honestly, man, you lot made me laugh. Serious. Especially you, Dizzy. I swear down, if I ever see you, Dizzy, fam. If I ever see you for that comment, I swear down.
Hey, listen, Dizzy's going to be, he's going to be scoping out your live streams now as well, coming with the bars, trust. I think you said earlier that you just subbed as well to your channel.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I know Dizzy did as well. Any more people, you're all more than welcome to come and sub up on the Man Knows Football team. Like I said, you're going to be seeing Lambs on that channel. We've got a whole bunch of people on there. Yes. Ken's going to be on there tonight. Troops, when he gets back from New York, is going to be a regular. I'm going to be with Zar's going to be with us at the Euros. In fact, I'm going to have Lam and Zar on the stream as well for the Euros for one of these games this week. So we got a whole bunch of people jumping on.
Yeah, I've always wanted to meet Zar. Sometimes I'm just like, sometimes I want to give him a hug, because like sometimes when Troops is there like yelling at him during the fan cams, I'm like, it's not his fault. He supports us. Zar's just sitting there like. Bro, I was watching.
Yeah, no, that's the funniest. I'm definitely Zar's gonna be there on Friday.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Zar's gonna be there on Friday, definitely.
Guys, you definitely don't want to miss that content coming.
Zar's gonna be there
from Friday at the Football Factory in New York City.
Exactly. I'll get Zar to jump on this as well. What's the channel called? The channel is in my name. It's called Man Knows Football. The Instagram is the same as well, Man Knows Football. The Twitter is without the S in knows, because I couldn't get enough characters. So the Twitter is Man Know Football.
Yeah, literally. It's here on Guni's description over there. Man Knows Football YouTube. And yeah,
same everywhere except
Twitter, just without the S.
One more thing I also wanted to say, Lambs. Man knows football is not a bougie space. It's not just for people who are already in the fan space and who've got a following. It's for fans. It don't matter if you've got no following or you've got a million followings. As long as your opinion is an honest opinion, you're more than welcome to join the channel. It doesn't matter what team you support. It's a space for absolutely everyone.
Trust. So see, guys, make sure you go over there and subscribe. And talking of the game, it is now full time, as you can see. Scotland.
Why? What's wrong with you?
Oh, sorry.
Get the England cap too, or your forehead is gonna block the screen with the shine. I've had enough. I've been here 5 minutes and you lot are just going in. All those oils just to get knocked out and not bring. Oi! It's fucking coming home, lad. Eh? You watch your mouth. You understand me? Eh? Lad, he was fucking prime. Eh? Talking about he ain't fucking coming home. What's the matter with you?
These guys are just
yeah, man. They got comfortable real
they
quick.
Still love you. They still love you.
Endo, fam. We got 2 rounds of UFC to go, blood. I swear down.
I will share
go in the ring, cuz.
On Twitter. I will share information when my next live stream will be on Twitter, but I'll also be up.
My sound is gone.
Oh. I also will be uploading. I'll be uploading a few like looks in like a look inside certain teams that that are the ones to watch. So I'm going to be doing one on France with the Euro expert. We're doing one on Germany, hopefully with some input from Aaron as well. Also going to be doing one on Belgium and Portugal too. So stay tuned for all of those. Maybe I was thinking about doing a Turkey one, but I'll see how the next game goes before I think about that. Because they were my dark horses and I was really gassed. But after that performance against Italy, I don't know, but maybe it's just nerves. But that brings us so nicely to the end of the stream. It is full time. Unfortunately, Scotland did lose, but this is what happens when you don't play. When you don't play the GOATs, yeah? The GOATs.
Yeah, man, that Billy G.
Billy G. I love that, actually. Billy G is not my...
Hey, we got a new one. We got a new song. Hey, it's coming.
I'll think of a good one. I'll think of a good one to incorporate Billy G in that, because that's a good one, Guni. I'm gonna steal that from you. I love it. But
take that and run with it.
Joining me. I know it's early for you out there as well because of the time difference and that, but we appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you, guys. Make sure you sub to his channel, follow him on Twitter, Instagram. I'll link all of those in the description box as soon as the stream ends anyway. But Guni, man, thank you for joining me, guys. If you haven't liked, subscribe to this channel, like the video, share the stream. Make sure you subscribe to Man Knows Football because there's hella Euro content coming your way on that. And
indeed,
thank you guys for joining us. I guess
thank you very much.
What is
left? Thank you, Lambs. I really appreciate this. I really enjoyed this watch along. I definitely want to be back for more, 100%. I laughed so much today. And big up every single person in there in the comments. I promise you, I will be wearing the cap. And you guys will need to bring your Ray-Bans because I cannot promise there will be no excess shine. So you have to be careful because there's quite a lot of forehead space. You understand? So the hat might not be able to cover all of it. But big up yourselves. You get me?
Oh, I absolutely love it. Thank you guys once again. Take care and God bless.
Bless.